Welcome back to the Warriors Den, everybody. I'm Eric Pope, community developer, and to fill the French side of the equation, we've got Luc Duchesne.
Good morning, Eric. How are you?
How are you?
I'm super excited to be here, so I don't want people to be confused, so I will talk with this accent until the end of the show.
That's a pretty good French.
You know what my kids love? Like, sometimes they look at me and they're like, oh, fuck, that's my big face. They look at me and they say, Daddy, speak French. But we do speak French, but they want me to do the French guy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Nice.
They want me to do, and sometimes I just don't feel like it. And sometimes when it's unexpected, I just start speaking in French.
Uh-huh.
And I lived in France for a year.
Oh, that's
like,
right.
That's a while back. So when I was living there, I had no choice but to change my accent.
Absorb the accent.
Yeah, but people don't understand you.
The Quebec accent, they don't even understand?
Some will. People at Ubisoft do now because they interact with us so much.
Right.
But I was living in Brittany. From time to time, I had people looking at me and just asking for popcorn.
Yeah.
Like in Quebec, if you say mais soufflé or popcorn, it works. And there was another French-Canadian guy who asked for popcorn, like I say. But the girl was looking at him, super confused. He had to say popcorn.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember we went, when we were in Paris, you took me to that awesome restaurant and we walked in and the lady was like, ah, le Québécois! Like she knew right away that you're from Quebec.
Exactly.
It was awesome. Well, anyway, enough of us chatting about French accents. Welcome, everybody. It's been a pretty exciting 24 hours.
It is, yeah.
As we've been talking about, the year of the Harbinger is almost upon us. And yesterday we did our little reveal.
Something interesting happened yesterday.
Yeah. So if you haven't been around for a few weeks, maybe you're still coming back from vacation. We've been talking about the third year for Honor, which is starting on January 31st. We're calling it the year of the Harbinger, and we have a little roadmap image, I believe, Max. Again, if you missed it. So Vortiger, who we'll be talking about in a little bit, is our new knight hero coming on the 31st.
And there's a female and male.
Male and female.
Actually, every hero until the end of the year, it's male and female.
That's right.
So.
And as you can see, next season will be Samurai, then we've got a Viking, and then a Wulin. They're all male, female.
Yeah.
And that's just a little glimpse for the year ahead. You see the seasonal events coming mid-season. That's kind of an intentional change this time around.
Yeah.
We'll get into more of that, I think, next week we talk about the year ahead. But
Yes, we will.
Pretty cool stuff. There's lots coming to For Honor over 2019. So you might hear us refer to year 3, season 1 versus season 9. It's all details, but don't get confused. We're here to stay. So speaking of the year ahead, and speaking of the new heroes, and speaking of Vortiger, we have a season pass. It's called a year pass now because seasons are kind of confusing at this point. We do years. So the year 3 pass is available. Max has an image for that. Oh no, do you have an image for that? You do. Not the video. Don't have the image? Whatever. Video. It's okay. I don't want to do the video right now.
Just wait, Mac.
I want to give him the details. The pass gets you 1 week early access to each of our characters.
So it means that if you have the pass on January 31st, you can start playing with Vortiger or Elizabeth, the female version of it. If you don't have the season pass, you have to wait for a week. So it will probably be February 7th.
And at that point you can get you can unlock the character for 15,000 steel, as we've always done.
Exactly.
But the pass also gets you a ton of other stuff. It gets you 30 days champion status, crates, and this really cool effect, which is the video that Max wanted us to show. So let's check out the year pass effect.
Go.
Thunderbolt and Frightening. Having a little fun with the names.
Yeah. We try to.
What's also interesting, should be noted, you get the early access, we're calling it, for each of the heroes, but you get that effect right away when you get the pass and all of the champion status.
And that's why we sided with the Chendi. And,
yeah, you don't have to wait to get that. Cool.
Same thing for the champion status, right?
Yep. This morning we did a little maintenance, and this is a little different from our usual maintenances. We're the team continues to work on matchmaking.
Yep.
You know, it's a constant effort. So today they made some changes. I'll just read it because I don't want to confuse technical terms. They made changes to the current matchmaking relaxation parameters in order to make the skill parameter relaxation tighter. So they're still going to use skill and reputation parameters in determining the matchmaking, but putting more emphasis on skill, which I think makes sense to everybody. I know the community has asked for, versus reputation. But what this means is, so they're doing some tests. They're going to do another round of tests next week with the maintenance on Thursday as well to kind of find the sweet spot.
Should I read the comments?
Yeah.
Developer comment. In this exploratory approach, the goal is to set extreme parameters resulting in unpredictable matchmaking time quality. Nonetheless, we will not keep the change if the result in bad if it results in bad matchmaking experiences or if the average matchmaking time is increased.
Right.
So we'll keep track and check what's happening. And
yeah, and feel free to, you know, if you haven't already, I'm sure some folks have, let us know on the forums or Reddit if you are having negative experiences. It's totally possible, again, because we are trying to look for the sweet spot.
Yep.
So, thank you. We've got a bunch of cool tournaments, actually.
That's awesome. I love that.
From folks that that aren't the usuals, I believe.
And I challenge you to name the second tournament, so I'll do the first one.
Okay, damn. Okay, go ahead.
I'm a bastard. So, Average Gamers, the welcome event, Xbox One 1 single elimination. It's this Friday, it's tomorrow at 1 p.m. PST, so 4 p.m. EST. So tournament is to welcome new members in their growing community with a £25 prize pool.
Cool,
The next one's for you.
So yes, this is, I'll say the English first because I'm going to butcher. No, okay, fine. It's the Magyar Bajnokság. Magyar Bajnokság. The Hungarian Cup. Hungarian Cup is a 1v1 PS4 tournament. That's happening on Saturday the 19th. That's this Saturday. 1 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 7 p.m. Central European Time. The prize is deciding the Hungarian Championship title. I like that. It's getting more like wrestling at that point. So that's cool. That's a cool one. And this next one's pretty good too.
Yeah, salty. I haven't read it. Salty shits and giggles extravaganza. Woohoo! I'll say it again. Salty shits and giggles extravaganza. It's a PC 2v2 this Saturday as well at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Pacific Time. It's the price is 100% donation driven.
Yep.
Just for the name of the tournament.
Yeah.
It deserves all the credit.
I wonder if they do that just because they knew that we would read it on the show.
And now they're probably pissing in their pants saying, ah, you did it.
And not to be forgotten, we always have good stuff coming out of Brazil.
Yes.
This is the Season 8, because it is technically, we're still in the last days of Season 8. Season 8 Briga, which apparently means fight. Thank you for the translation, whoever gave me that. Briga. I like that. 2v2 Brazilian Fight Championship. It's PC. It is this Sunday, the 20th at 2 p.m. Brazil time, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Does Brazil only have one time zone? They're such a big country, you would think they would have more.
Yeah, but I think it's mainly this way.
Okay.
So Mariana, if you're watching, or Yuri, if you're watching, please tell us. Or anybody in Brazil, tell people in the chat if they are. But speaking of Brazil, you know at E3 we got Anderson Silva who came and played a game.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you know who Anderson Silva is?
I don't.
Just by his face, I knew.
I was like,
I knew. Okay. Anderson Silva is a famous UFC fighter.
Oh, okay. I remember when you guys were talking about this at E3, and I did the same thing then too. I was like, okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And he liked it, huh?
Yeah, he's a big guy.
So yes, that is the finals for this Brazilian tournament will be streamed at youtube.com/ForHonorBrazil. That's Brazil with an S.
I thought it was a Z.
Well, in Brazilian, it's with an S. Oh. So they say it Brazil with an S. In English, it's a Z. I don't know who makes these rules. Or a Z, sorry. We say Z in America. We don't say
I
Z.
said Z?
Yeah.
I said Z.
Max told me Z.
I said Z. Okay. That's why you're behind the camera. That's why we're hosting the show.
Z.
It's like a boot.
Yeah, a boot. Sorry. The tournament is being supported by Ubisoft Brazil and Razer. Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, so they always do great stuff.
Synchronized, cool.
Yeah, well, I mean,
High five.
it is cool. Razer's great. And then
I have a Razer mouse. There's like a bunch of fucking colors on it all the time.
This is not this weekend, but we wanted to give a shout out to a big tournament happening next weekend. So Luke, why don't you take it away?
Yeah, it's For Honor Arena. There will be 2 tournaments. The first one is a 4v4, the 4v4 tournament series on PlayStation 4. Rules, I love that one. There must be 1 Shiguki on each team. Soothing Mist is banned. It's Saturday, January 26th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Pacific. It will be streamed on twitch.tv/ForHonorArena. Second place is getting $100 and the first place $400 USD.
Nice.
And the next day there will be the PC tournament series. Same rules, 1 Shiguki on each team. Soothing Mist is banned. Same time frame and same price pool of $100 for the second place and $400 for the first place.
That's cool.
So they're doing an amazing job at For Honor Arena.
Yeah, I was chatting with him. I was like, you know, the Shigoki update is coming with the season. And he's like, no, I know. I want like the old school Shigoki mains to come play. And then we'll see what we do after the new.
I wonder if the Shiguki rework will be the same kind of rework for me as me. Like for me, it's a big rework in the past couple of seasons.
I don't know if people would appreciate if we slimmed down the Shigoki. They love the big boy.
He's a big boy. He's a big boy.
So that's it for tournaments. Thank you everyone, as always, for creating them, running them, and participating in them.
And good luck to all participants. I know there was Mistress Mayhem last week, and it was again a big success.
And you know, last time Steph Jawinski was on the show, he said, and this is true, and he talks about this regularly. Him and the fight team watch those tournaments. They watch the results of those tournaments. It really is an important part of how they're seeing their whole balance work in the competitive meta, I guess you could say.
Yep.
So, big ups to all of you doing that. Luke, if you could take over, I have to cough.
You have to cough. So the weekly Arcade Quest, it's the So Missa celebration. I think we have an image for that. That will probably help me out to explain what it is exactly. So the So Missa celebrations, it's the weekly quest, are available for Marching Fire owners. So you need Marching Fire with the arcade to be able to play it. So play now. It's from January 17th, so from today until the 24th at 8 a.m. EST.
Cool. All right, and we've got an event order. It's the Breach Slayer Challenge.
So which starts on the 18th at 1 p.m. EST, so 6 p.m. Is everybody confused with time zone?
Always.
Yeah, it's. I was in China last week and tell me 13 hours difference. It is confusing.
Wow.
And in China they have 1 time zone. Did you know that?
No.
You ask about Brazil. So China is a big country, but on that side, not that side. So I think it spans 3 to 4 time zones if they were changing.
But they decided not to.
But there's 1 time zone for the entire country of China.
I like that.
So yeah, but imagine in the States if you had 1 time zone. So it would be 10 p.m. in LA.
Yeah.
But it would be sunny outside in the summer. Fuck, it would be difficult to sleep. So I don't do that. So back on the back on the event order. So from the 18th until the 21st, first place is getting 2,500 steals, second place 1,500, and third place 1,000 steel.
You got to go to China Disney?
I went to Disneyland Hong Kong.
Is that what it's called? Hong Kong, Disneyland?
Yeah, Hong Kong.
How was that?
Awesome.
Because you're a Disney fan. You've been to all the parks, I think, that
I've been to all but the one in Tokyo. And the water thing, the water parks, which I don't consider Disney park. Anyway, I've been many times in Orlando. We're doing all the 4 parks. Last summer I've done California. And this time we're going a business trip. And we discovered on my Facebook feed, I had something about a news on the Tony Stark Iron Man experience.
Oh.
And that's when I found out there was a Disneyland in Hong Kong.
Oh, cool. And how was it?
It was awesome.
Where would you rank it?
Oh.
Put you on the spot.
It's probably better than California, which is the oldest one, the original one. They have the same tiny castle.
Okay.
It's from Sleeping Beauty. But Orlando, there are 4 parks.
Yeah, hard to.
So it's hard to beat
that.
But the great thing is, though, it was freaking empty.
Really?
I think by 2 p.m. we did all the major rides, and we arrived at 10, and it was empty. Usually Disney is crowded, and you're walking like that.
Yeah.
And it was empty.
Oh, that's amazing.
And I did fit in all the rides.
Nice. That's a bonus.
Which was amazing.
Okay, the content of the week this week is a new effect. This is a cool one. It's called Arctic Collapse. You can get it for 5,000
And
steel.
it's a good day to do that with
Yeah.
the minus 16
So cold
Celsius in Quebec.
So let's check out Max's video, and then we'll chat a bit about Vortiger.
Hey!
Oh, we got a transition. Max is working on it. Give us a second.
There was a glimpse. A little glitch in our system.
Yes, but we're going to start talking
About
about
Vortiger.
Vortiger.
Are we ready, Max? So in case
Just to
you've
be clear,
Yes.
the full reveal is still next week.
Yes.
As it has been, as it is on the roadmap we've showed, as we've talked about.
Yes.
Next week
Next
is
week
the
it's a
full
big
reveal.
show.
You're going to get all the details.
Next
of
week
that.
it's a big show in our different set.
Yes.
And, with many guests.
Yeah.
and hours long, and Max is going, what, thumbs up, Max? Did you like what I say? Oh, we're ready for the transition.
All right, great.
Shoot, Max.
Let's. So yes, first look is what we're calling it, as next week is the real reveal.
Exactly.
So if you didn't happen to see it, yesterday we dropped the CG trailer for Vortiger, the Black Prior. And if for some reason you're one of our viewers and you're here and you haven't seen it, let's check it out right now so everyone is on the same page. It's awesome.
So before we go on, Eric, you just said something, and I think it's we're going to answer that right now before we get to it.
Good call.
It's you said Vortiger, Black Prior. Can you elaborate a little bit more?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, we've seen
some confusion, I think.
We'll get to it in a second, Max. We saw a little bit of confusion, but I think it's a good confusion. Like tons of great speculation. Love seeing all the comments. Vortiger is the name of a particular Black Prior.
Like your Eric Pope.
Right. It's the team is this. You're starting to see the team this year is going to be playing a lot more with narrative, with lore, because we love it and we know you guys love it and you crave it. And this is just your first little taste of that. It gives us a lot to hang our hat on. You see from the trailer, it gives us a lot. We can kind of put some character in there. When you play the game, you're playing as a Black Prior. Like you would play as a warden.
As a Chiendi.
Exactly. Yeah, we did this with the Wulin. The Wulin had names. It allowed us to build out some lore. We're going to do even more this season with lore. No spoilers. But just to be clear, Vortiger is the male Black Prior character here. We have a female Black Prior character. Erzabeth. You're going to hear more about her next week from Ramon as well. So that is what's going on there. So now let's check out the trailer.
Mala ultrad sunt. Misfortune comes uninvited. It hungers for blood, craving eternal darkness. The time to repent is over! I will take up arms again. Step out of the shadows and teach them true darkness!
There it is.
It is amazing.
Right? Yeah, the Vortiger thing too, like I saw some discussion, like I think people appreciate that, like we can tell a story about this particular character, but we're not telling you to play as this one specific person. You are a Black Prior, make it whatever you want it to be for who you think your Black Prior is.
And if you're wondering, like the voice actor for this trailer, and I love the voice, his name is Andrew Jackson.
Yep.
And he did an amazing job.
Yep.
Seriously, it's and yes, the barks you're in the game, it's a different type of performance, obviously, than a performance like that in a trailer where it's more narrative driven, like it's a cinematic trailer.
Yeah, people wanted to know if it was, did we get a specific actor just for the trailer?
No.
No, it's the same guy that you'll hear in the game, but it might sound different because, he's in battle shouting, so the performance is different.
Yeah, and the female voice actress name is Anna Hopkins.
Yep.
She's playing Elizabeth. I like saying the name.
I don't know if you saw this, but because our community is obsessed with Daubeny, as always.
Daubeny, show yourself.
There was a conspiracy theory thread that this was Daubeny, Andreas, who we had on the show, the same voice actor, doing Vortiger. It's not true. I even tweeted at Andreas. He thought it was hilarious that everyone thought that. No, it's Andrew Jackson, does a great job. So yeah, I just want to clear that up. It's not Daubeny. As much as you want it to be Daubeny, it's not Daubeny.
It's not Daubeny. It is not.
Yes. Yeah, a little other taste. You can read a little snippet of the lore on our website.
Yes.
But if you've missed it, so Vortiger, he's kind of this dark, obviously you saw edgy, dark knight, kind of scary, creepy. So he created this sect called the Black Priors. They rose from a previous order of the knights called the Holy Balor. So basically the Holy Balor became the Black Priors. They were kind of swayed, or Vortiger specifically was swayed by Apollyon and her whole thing that was going on with that war.
Blackstone.
Yeah, and joined the Blackstones, all that. After the war with Apollyon, she's defeated. The Black Priors broke apart, kind of just went their separate ways for a while. It's been a couple years. Vortiger was back from exile. Black Priors reformed under his banner. And they are kind of working with the Iron Legion on the Knights side, trying to regain their honor, actually.
They're lost.
Because they got pretty dark. They got pretty, I won't say evil, because they weren't evil, but their means justified their ends, I would say.
And they're ruthless warriors who fight free from the code of chivalry.
Yes.
And they're ready to claim victory at any cost. So
it's kind of like the people that debate the honor system in For Honor. If you're doing a brawl, is it honorable or are you trying to win? I think they would fall,
the
on the
discussion we
trying
had
to
about
win
that?
side.
We've had tons of discussion about that in the past years.
Another big question we got, people were like, oh, we love the character design, super cool. I like to kind of put myself more into the character when I'm playing. Is we always going to see Vortiger or the Black Prior's face? And the answer is no.
No.
As always, we'll have a set of various gear coming for the Black Prior, and that includes full cover helmets. So I'm not going to give you any of that today, but next week you'll see it all.
Next week you have to show up next week, people. it's our big reveal stream, so
and that
be a lot of
stuff is
things.
cool.
Yeah.
I mean everyone knows our art team is top notch, so you'll love it. You'll love the stuff you see next week. It's very cool. And that is it. We really just wanted to give you the taste, the Vortiger sampler. Get you ready for next week. Get you hyped for next week. You know what else is next week? New executions.
Oh.
So I've had some folks asking where the executions are. Next week, new executions. You'll get to check those out. Those are brutal.
There is, there's a video that's coming out, I think in 2 weeks, about Vortiger that I saw yesterday.
Yep.
And there's an execution. Speaking of execution.
Yeah.
He
uses his shield well.
Yes. He's using all the tools at his disposal.
That's true.
To dispose
yes.
of his enemy.
So I'm really, really happy to see everyone's excitement about the character. I do really love the speculation about the lore and about...
It's one of the most favorite things.
Yeah. Is he a monk? What is he? It's really cool. So keep it up, and next week all will be revealed. So now we go to our favorite section of the week, Community Corner, where we show your clips. Let's check it out, Max. So there were a lot of videos that we happened across this week that were Shigoki focused. I think people are kind of getting their last days of the current version of the Shigoki. So there were a lot of videos. We're not going to show them all, but we thought we would start with Master James, who did Nerf Shigoki Meme Overload. Let's check it out.
Get in my belly! No, don't do it! Yeah, boy.
Good.
Help me! Максимально, кабарота, хуяк пошел вот сколько скорее, блядь! No! We are number one. Nice.
I feel like Master James knows me well because as I it's kind of like a ska song, and you know I love ska, so that's straight into the community corner.
And the next one, it's Marco Iolo, For Honor Alchemist.
For the anime fans. Very good. All right, from Foot Loco 14,
Shimoki?
Today, I can't talk today. Shimoki. Shigoki commits death. Which is not a thing that we commits death after not being buffed yet.
You capture Zone A.
What
The
happened?
buff's coming. The buff's coming.
But what
He
happened?
jumped off. I don't know exactly what happened, but he flew off the cliff.
Okay, bye-bye.
You'll like this one.
RT298. Mr. Bean welcomes you to For Honor L.
This is hell. And I am the devil. Good evening. But you can call me Opie if you like. We try to keep things informal here, as well as...
Infirmus!
That's just a little joke of mine. But for now, I'm going to have to split you up. Now,
Conquerors.
over here, please. Thank you.
But I'm not okay.
Trolls.
If you could step forward. My God, there are a lot of you. Over here, please.
Lawbringers who don't pony.
See if you could join them.
Honorable players.
Over here, please. You must be feeling a right bunch of nitwits. I think so. Never mind. Now,
Pumping Raiders.
orders.
If you could just form a line in front of that small guillotine in the corner there.
Shaolin.
Ah, yes, I'm sorry. I'm afraid the
Noobs
were right. If you could come down here with the others, that'd be really kind. Thank you. And finally,
Noobs that wanted to nerf Centuria.
are you here? Okay. If you'd just like to come down here with the
Wow Wow Gang.
I'm sure you'll have plenty to talk about. Okay, well, it's over to you,
Roma.
and I'll catch you all later at the
Warrior's Den.
Bye.
That's awesome.
Right? So good.
That is awesome.
Well done, Artie.
Yeah, very nice.
Oh, man. All right, from Arbiter 47, the world's symbol of peace and justice.
That's me.
You may have heard these words before, but I'll teach you what they really mean. Ad mortem inimicus.
Oh, you got the Mr. Bean stuff for older guys like you and me. You got the anime for the other. We got something for everyone on the Warrior's Den.
So, from SRK, is there something I should understand with the name? No?
Nope.
Okay, SRK Beast, because sometimes there is.
I know.
SRK Beast, when Assassin's Creed is the only game you've played.
This one, it's a little long. It's 2 minutes, but it's the type of thing that goes on so long, you're like, I can't believe he's still doing this, and it becomes funny. So bear with us.
Your team is breaking. Your team rallied. Time is running out. Your team is breaking.
Just when you think it's over, he gets one more.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Team didn't win, I don't think, but still, whoever that guy was doing that run must have been losing his mind as he was doing it, like crazy.
I mean, at one point you challenge yourself, like, I can do one more. I can do one more.
Yeah.
I can do one more. Oh, let's say one more. Okay, next one. It's for you, next one.
Yeah, Leno is bueno. The Centurion sleeps tonight.
Oops.
Poor Centurion.
Missed
Another
it.
victim of the zip line.
Yeah. Next one is from Aaron Parn. I don't know what to say. Parnwood.
Arnwood.
Parnwood. Hang on, I'm going to see if I can get one of these guys to kill themselves. Okay, so those guys should have watched SRKB's video.
Yeah.
To know how to
learn how to do a death from above.
And they should have talked a little bit more because the three of them jumping to kill the exact same guy.
Not great. Not great.
Questionable strategy.
All right, this is from Cyaners. Cyaners. Biggest oof. I wanted to show that because I still learning things. That feat gives you enough. Specifically when they're on a ballista, you get extra damage.
Oh yeah?
He was able to do it in one hit. Pretty bonkers.
I didn't know that. The next one, ladies and gentlemen. Is that one? Yeah, that's the one.
Oh yes. The great Flukerson.
Flukerson. I saw it on Twitter. Guys, I think we should stop asking for Lawbringer reworks. What the hell are you?
I was seeing the other day a guy saying, oh yeah, the Lawbringer sucks, he's really bad at opening people, and now we need a rework of the Lawbringer. My answer is first learn how to play your Lawbringer, then we'll see how much...
No!
Didn't Roman say it?
He did. I sent it to him. He thought it was very funny. Well done, Flukerson. I don't know. That's very well done. Yeah. Just good attention to detail always.
With Venom with the sunshine. Yeah.
All right, from X Tropical, how second wind actually works.
Hi, Phil Swift here for Flex Tape, the super strong waterproof tape. Can instantly patch, bond, seal, and repair.
So dumb. So dumb. If you know me, I love the dumbest clips. So that was so dumb, I love it.
What the fuck?
Heals him, covers it up. Oh boy.
And Leno is bueno again?
Yeah, he's got a couple good ones this week.
For Honor RPG when? With a question mark.
I would absolutely play a For Honor RPG. That'd be amazing. All right, Jerome, king of the supercut, I would say. This is called Warlord is Hilarious. Let's check it out. Ah, Jerome. So good at those. Well done.
And the next, I love this name, as always. Long Dong of the Law, 00.
I don't know why the 00. That's a great question.
You made that one.
It's-
Long Dong of the Law. For our just run from a Janjun in revenge, or this happens.
Oh, now you fucked up. Now that's a lot of damage.
All right, last clip of the week. Another one from Artie. Artie was on fire this week. My favorite anti-ganks with Warlord. And Warlord, if you want to check out next week's show, we might have something for you Warlord mains there with Mr. Jawinski. Peacekeeper 2. But let's check it out.
And
Artie.
we're back.
There is more to that clip if you want to check it out. It's a full 3-minute long one. That is it for the show this week.
Yes.
As we mentioned next week. I told you I can't talk today.
Yeah, what's
next
wrong with
week is the full reveal of the Black Prior, of other stuff that's also coming in the season. It's full show, very full show.
Yeah.
You're not going to want to miss it. Same time as always, right here Thursday at noon Eastern time. But that's it for this week, and we are now going to hand off the stream to Hefenex, a great For Honor streamer. We're going to go raid his stream right now. So give him some love, and we will see you for the reveal stream in 1 week.
Yes, see you next week, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye. For Honor, baby.
Hell yeah.